Guys, I have received so many messages over the last week from artists, producers, songwriters, musicians. It's been a crazy week, and my inbox, I won't lie right now, my inbox is absolutely cooked. But I also have some bad news. But let's start with the good news first, all right? The good news is that I can say for sure, 100% certainty that this 0 to 100 masterclass that I'm about to launch is absolutely the most valuable content that I've ever released to the public. Just the amount of information, the resources, the tools, the platforms, everything that I'm putting in this masterclass is game changing. Here's the bad news. The bad news is that the early bird list has grown way beyond what I anticipated. And so it is very, very likely that not everyone is going to be accepted into the masterclass. So I've received probably hundreds of messages from music creators asking me questions that I haven't really talked about yet. So that's what this video is for. Before I do that, make sure you like and subscribe this video. Also, if you haven't gone back and watched the other 4 videos that I released before this one, make sure you do that because there's a ton of really good information. Here is the gist of it. Basically, marketing yourself, making content, using social media does not have to be stressful. I know a lot of you are pressed about it, and it can seem overwhelming and challenging and hard to manage your time, or you lack ideas, or you're insecure. I know all of those reasons for why you're not making content consistently, but stop letting that be the reason that you're not making significant progress in your music career. Because it's not hard and it doesn't have to be. You just need some direction, but that's it. Once you figure out that part, you can literally go from 0 to 100 by sharing content consistently on your social media platforms. I've seen tons and tons and tons of artists do it before, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. So with that being said, I am super, super hype and excited to announce that enrollment for my 0 to 100 masterclass will officially open in a few days. And at that time, I'll accept a small number of new enrollments and show you exactly what mindset to start applying and how to start creating content to build momentum in your career. It's the same way that I've been doing it for the last 12 plus years, gaining over 1.5 million followers across social media. So hopefully you know that any advice that I give you in this masterclass is going to be legit and is only going to help you do the same. Now I'm going to answer some questions that I've seen pop up in my inbox a lot over the last week or so. Starting with this one. Is this masterclass for beginners or someone that's already pretty established? So basically, I would say that this is for anyone that feels like they're lacking on the marketing part of their music. Doesn't matter how often you're already posting or how many followers that you have. If your goal is to level up and learn a new strategy, a stress-free mindset, and a way of approaching social media that doesn't stress you out, this is definitely for you. Another question I received is, what if I live outside of the US? So this opportunity will 100% be available to anyone in the world, no matter where you live. This masterclass will obviously be in English. So as long as you speak or understand English, then it's for you. The last question I've been seeing a lot is, how much will this cost? So the truth is, I'm not exactly sure yet. It's usually one of the last things that I figure out. A lot of times I change it last minute, but I will say my biggest goal was to make it affordable for as many people as possible that want to learn. So by the time early bird enrollment opens right before October 1st, you'll know how much it costs. Fourth question I've seen a lot is this more for producers or artists too? And the answer is both. I don't go into specifics about either role, about what you do as an artist, what you do versus a producer, because honestly, marketing yourself as a musician is pretty much the same across the board. So it's the same idea for either one. Lastly, I made a separate page and a separate video where the masterclass will be launched in a few days. But like I said earlier, there's a pretty good chance that not everyone is going to get in on the masterclass when enrollment opens. So I'm about to give you some instructions on how to make sure that you get access to it. If you've ever been to one of my Sound Advice tour events, you know that I keep the experience pretty small and intimate. It's not a gigantic room full of people. It's really like 30, maybe 40 people max. And that's because I try to give the best personalized, individualized experience for every single person that attends. So it's the same for my masterclass. I try to keep it as small as possible so that I can give you guys the support and attention that you need for this type of masterclass. The key thing to know is that to increase your odds of getting a spot, the first and most crucial thing that you have to do is get on the early bird list, because these people will get the link to enroll in the masterclass 24 hours in advance. Before it goes live to the public, you'll get an email and a text message on your phone with the link to enroll. This is a private link. No one else gets this except for everyone on the early bird list. So let's say that you somehow missed the early bird list, you're not able to sign up. You're not totally screwed. Just turn on my social media notifications, keep an eye on your email, and as soon as it goes live to the public on October 1st, you'll be the first to know. So that's basically it. I'm super, super hyped for this launch that's coming up in a few days, especially for you guys that have been blowing me up, that have been struggling with marketing, with content creation, with social media. I made this masterclass for you. I've been working tirelessly for the last few months to make sure that I make this masterclass the best, the most valuable opportunity that I could possibly make it. And I'm very confident that I've delivered on that. So I'm just excited to see what you guys think about it, and to get you guys in my community where you can start building, networking with other musicians and other artists and producers. There's just a ton of really good opportunities that I packed into this masterclass. So can't wait to see you guys. October 1st is the big day. If you're on the early bird list, you'll get a link 24 hours before that. And I will see you guys in the members area. Peace.